Just really want to thank the administrators, teachers, parents for signing the permission slip. I had to sign one for my own daughter for allowing the kids to come out. You know, one of the things that if there's not a lot of things that challenge me here at Ole Miss, but one of the things is fan attendance. And for the girls to come out to screaming fans, it really meant a lot. Our team works extremely hard. I think every team does, and I know there are challenges, but those kids pulled us through when the game was still in reach, and anybody could have won it. And there was an electric atmosphere, and I am to believe that we can win a lot of games if we have crowd fan support, and that just showed it. It just carried us. The place was loud, and just really grateful for that. And before I take any questions, I just want to talk about Jacksonville and what Coach Haney has done. Coach Haney was with me the 5 years that I was there. Coach Haney was a high school coach, and I asked him to come and join me because he was a winner. And what he has done with the program and the way they're going, I'm just incredibly proud of him. We won our championship together. We've been through a lot together, and I don't know that I want to play Jacksonville again because this was just an emotional game for me. I really felt a lot of anxiousness from the beginning of the game that I never feel, but it's because of my love for Jacksonville University, President Tim Koss, my AD Alex, and Coach Haney. And I believe that they're preparing themselves to win a conference championship this year. So I'll be rooting for them now because usually I reach out to him before every game and tell him to kick butt. But today was the first day I wasn't able to tell him that. So I just got a lot of love for him and what he's doing.
Questions?
So, what does it mean for you to beat your former team in front of a huge crowd like this?
We want to just get wins, and this was a good win for us because of the respect I have for Jacksonville. And they're like a version of us. They're athletic, they're aggressive, and they made us earn everything. And I thought the atmosphere was great. And so who wants to lose on Kids Day? No one wants to lose on Kids Day. And that's why I kind of scheduled this game at this time, because I knew we would need a little boost. Their only losses are the Power 5 teams, and 3 of those teams are ranked. So they're a really good team. So it just meant a lot that our players stepped up and showed out again without Maya Taylor.
How was that togetherness and toughness again today?
Another great game. Another great game. There were moments that there were drop-offs, but at halftime I challenged 1 or 2 of the players, and if that's what it's going to take, then I'm going to do that every halftime because, like Madison Scott just went bonkers in the second half, was non-existent in the first, and she's been she had 19 and 17. Holy smoke. We've been waiting for her to just break out. And so at halftime, I just challenged her to step up. And I don't know if that's the recipe, but if that's what I need to do, I'm going to do it every halftime to get 19 and 17 because she's fully capable of it. But as far as the togetherness and toughness, just the communication that they had out there, what they were doing, the way they were playing, us getting 50-50 balls, rebounding like we did, A+.
You kind of alluded to that Jacksonville and y'all have like a similar offense.
Yeah.
So, how impressed were you that your team was able to slow down the effective offense like that?
Yeah, I mean, we have similar styles. They run a completely different offense than us, but from as far as like the athleticism and aggressiveness, it's mirrored. And I thought we did a good job. We defend. So we lost our chops in the fourth quarter a little bit and allowed them to get over what we wanted them to get. But overall, for 3 quarters, we really played solid defensively. And I don't care who we've played. I don't care if it's Utah, Oklahoma. We have consistently gotten multiple 3 stops in a quarter. And that is why our defense is dangerous, because what it does, it ignites our offense and it allowed us to get in transition and be explosive, and that's how we like to play.
7 of Ty's rebounds came on the offensive glass. How important was that?
Huge, huge. I've been on both Taya and Maddie and Rita about being a presence on the glass, and I thought that Slim really took it to heart to go out there and be aggressive. She's a Florida girl. She knows about JU and Coach Haney, and I know she wanted to perform well, but it's a step in the right direction. That's what I love about this team. First of all, I love coaching this team because they allow me to coach them. And then secondly, I love watching them grow. You know, I know we don't have that lottery pick, but we're a lottery team, and that's what matters. And they're all buying into where we're trying to go and what we're trying to do. And I thought the response after the first quarter was really, really good.
You said last week you were still kind of tinkering with the rotations. Is this kind of the rotation that we're probably going to see going into SEC play?
Well, not really. We're going to want
Okay.
Maya back. So we're going to want her back. But I do love having a guard off the bench. One of the persons that I think has really stepped up is Destiny Salary, and she's helped us a lot because we didn't have anybody to go to on the bench as far as guard relief. But we are going to have to have some size in conference. So last year we made a decision to bring Angel off the bench and push her for Sixth Man of the Year. I'm kind of leaning towards, wanting Quee to get that award as a sophomore on the court and being Sixth Woman of the Year. And that may be great for us, but I kind of got to see, and I love that you asked that because it's like you almost forgot that we had Maya, our starting point guard. That shows the strength in our team, And Maya will be back maybe next game or the game after, but I just love it. When I recruited Angel, I talked about her playing some point because we think that she has the potential to play professionally, and they need to see her on and off the ball. And so it just so happened that these games have given her the opportunity, and I think she's a pretty good point guard too. So we're trying to market and put our players in the best situations to be successful.
So it's a little off, but I noticed like earlier in the game when y'all was coming out, like you was giving the kids like a high five,
Yeah.
all that good stuff like that. So I mean, you kind of alluded to it earlier, but just what the kids can do for you, what the kids can
Yeah.
do for your team, like really how important is that for this program?
It's huge. And you know what I loved about it? I loved that it was just a melting pot. You had older boys, older girls, younger girls, black, white, Asian. You had everything, and that is what it's about. Like, they all were inspired. I've never signed a cowboy boot. I signed a cowboy boot today after the game. And if we can get those people to come, it's not like they don't enjoy the game. That is what I'm asking Oxford community to do. Come out and support these young women. It is not a boring style. It is an exciting style. It is electric, and it's 2 hours of your day to come out and support people that proudly wear Ole Miss on their chest. And that matters. And that's how you win games. It's called home court advantage. And so, sometimes it's sad for us to come out and not have people in the stands. I'm just going to be completely honest. It's discouraging. It's discouraging when we bring top recruits in the country to come and no one's here. It's discouraging when our players work their butts off and everyone's home and my players are here sweating and working every day. We need people to come out and support Ole Miss women's basketball. We are in the community. We are giving you all everything that we have. We are accessible. We love Oxford. We need the support back, and that is my stance, and I'm going to shout it to the rooftop. Look what it did for football. Look what it's done for baseball. We can do the same with women's basketball if we get the support. And so I know I'm on my soapbox, but I'm passionate about it, and I mean everything I say. Love us like we love you guys, Oxford community. Come out and support us.
Thank you, Coach.